Okay, it is Monday, July 22nd here in Silverell, Washington. I need to go through this call for an uprising video with the Secret Service stuff at the Trump rally where he got shot at, and then we'll hit Richie from Boston. But I missed some stuff that's pretty big when I was watching, when I did that little video on a call for an uprising last time. But let's check this out. First off, this is the name of his video, Secret Service cue cameraman to take iconic photos for mass hypnosis. Pause. Okay, now this video, I cannot record here and go through the whole thing of what he leads up to because it's just over 8 minutes. This dude does 8 minutes before he even gets to the Trump shooting part to pre-program you on what you're supposed to think. Here he's yapping, talking about the media is the enemy of the people. They're programming you into psychosis and the brain. Hang on. Oh, wrong way. Then, I should have showed these in order. Oh, no, I got that right. Then he does this, how our brain waves work when you're watching TV and other stuff. Which, yes, is true. You know, you get into you just start watching shit and your brain falls for it or whatever. But apparently it doesn't work for us, right? And then, of course, he has to describe and show what the alpha state is and the delta waves. This part's 4.5 minutes. He's showing people this while yapping and how they put us in a hypno. This is like about 4.5 minutes of the 8 minutes. I mean, it's 8 minutes before he gets into the fucking showing you a clip. Pause here. Oh, you know what? I do want to address this too. Oh, I'm also going to get into that. Matter of fact, after him, I'm going to do, there's now all these videos and conspiracy theories out about that woman behind Trump. That's fucking such obvious bullshit. But anyway, here he stops the Secret Service doing the fight thing. All these channels and conspiracy theorists, yes, theory, this is not a conspiracy. It was pre-programmed. That's why the Secret Service paused there. No, the Secret Service paused there because there hasn't been a shooting on a president or running for president. I don't think that ever. Anyway, and fucking since Reagan and Trump was Trump, they fucked up. They're getting in trouble over it. Get over it. But let's move on. Okay, I'm going to start here. I got out a Bluetooth speaker, so I have a ONN, so hopefully when I show clips it sounds better. But here we go. I'm going to show you what I missed here. I saw it and missed it.
The photographer here. Watch him be told by Secret Service that this is about to go down so they could position him to take these now iconic, quote-unquote, photos.
Happened to our country.
For starters, I don't even think he's actually meaning that the Secret Service said it's time to get you to go over there and do your iconic photos before we shoot Trump. But I get what he's saying here, but let's move. Again, arms on the right hips.
Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Okay, right there, the Secret Service guy they're behind Trump. He's sending him to the back left of Trump. Okay, let's move on.
Our country. Probably 20 million people.
Again, here, this time their hands are on their left hips. And the Secret Service agent sends him the other way. Oh, plus when he went left, there was the shooting.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Okay, why is it that the Secret Service guy sends him to the left, the shooting happens, the Secret Service guy sends him to the right, and the shooting happens? That is some serious fucking CGI work, but I don't know how the fuck that... I watch this over and over when this got into my feeble little brain. How the fuck did that happen? Hang on, I'm gonna do this over. I'm gonna pause.
Out event. This is a carried out actual event that occurred by your government to give the illusion that conservatives and Donald Trump are now under attack from Democrats, and psychologically,
I should have skipped ahead.
We all see where this is going and how much of an effect it's having on people. But look at the photographer here. Watch him be told by Secret Service that this is about to go down so they can position him to take these now iconic, quote-unquote, photos.
Happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Bang, bang.
Our country.
This time off to the right, bang,
20
bang.
million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Okay, now here he's going to make a point that cameraman's now over here, but he's also with other cameramen. When they show him over here, after Trump's been down a little bit, you can't really tell if there's other cameramen. I'm going to play it out anyway.
He is pumping his fist, but clearly
And then
Secret Service wants
he ends up behind him as they're putting him in the SUV along with other cameramen. So give me a fucking break. But I got to go show the video on this woman. Hold on. My mom sent me this video. Did this woman know military body language? This is the behavioral arts. 41.40, almost 42 minutes. I should have scrolled ahead. I wonder if they're talking about... Let me pause here. I tried clicking ahead real quick. A little farther, he's talking about a book he's selling. But how much of that 42 minutes of trying to tell people and convince people on a conspiracy theory bullshit that woman knew what was going on? And I'm going to show you her right now. Let's see the whole story, as Paul Harvey would say, the rest of the story. Okay, this is one I picked. This is from Fox. It's only a minute 31 long, but it's going to... The banner's in the way, which sucks, but you're not going. There's nothing hiding. I'm going to show you how this works. Let me pause here so I can tilt my screen and all that. I don't need to pause. There we go. Okay. Now, the reason for starters that woman is looking to our left or her right is because like a whole bunch of other people in that crowd. And remember, we saw the videos of people up top looking off to the right that might have actually saw the shooter on the roof. But the reason these people are looking to our left is because Trump is pointing at and talking about his fucking chart. And before I play this, she does not even pull out her phone and start recording until after the shots are fired. So let's see the truth.
Old, that chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
She doesn't have her phone in her hand. Now she does. She's pulling. See, she's turning on her phone. She didn't even have a video going. Fucking idiots on these conspiracy fucking retards and these. It's not just conspiracy shit. It's just not conspiracy shit. They don't believe. I don't think most of them believe it themselves. They have to put up their videos. They got to get their fear porn. They got to get their conspiracy porn because they got to have their subscribers, their sales, their sponsors, their ads, and all that horse shit. But let's pause here and move on. Okay, here, internet failure, planes grounded, test. They're always testing. I believe that was really just a major fuck up. And anyway, I'm going to address this video. 2 videos ago, the demon's head and all that. I really do believe that was an honest fuck up. And I know it's so, you can make a conspiracy out of it, a conspiracy theory out of anything. It's so easy. The internet thing, it's, that just happened through Microsoft, their cyber strike, that mostly affected businesses because the businesses are using that to keep from hackers and being blackmailed or shit stolen and all that. You know what I mean? And so that's easy to say, well, that's the reason they set that up and that's the reason they did it, so they could go after the big companies and either steal shit or plant shit on the computers. Remember when they did that, was it FEMA or somebody did a test on everybody's phones and laptop, everything and TVs, that emergency test, and all these channels are like, shut off your phone or it's going to take your picture or steal your info. Well, you still got to turn the fucking thing back on. But let me pause here and let's get some more retarded conspiracy. And Richie's promising, guaranteeing civil war again, but let me pause here. Okay, I'm going to start here. This is just a couple of minutes in. Somebody recorded. Richie has people do shit for him, so I don't know who recorded the timer part ahead of this that went for over 2 minutes, but let's go.
So I've been watching a lot of YouTubers that are no longer on YouTube. They were truthers, guys like me and others, and it's amazing how they're all just scratching their heads. They cannot figure out how the Secret Service allowed this to happen to Donald Trump. How could they allow all this time to pass, A cop even climbed the ladder and looked at the shooter before he shot.
Now, maybe he's not up to date. I'm not going to bitch about this, but it turns out he did not have his ladder there. If you go, there's a guy that put out a video. You can he did a Google Earth thing from Street View, and you can see in the pictures there's all sorts of easy ways to climb up on that building. But let's go.
And did nothing because it's a stage. It's all an act. It's not real. None of it's real. This is all a catalyst for civil war. And
it's all a cat. He's going to push civil war until, I don't know, he dies, I guess.
at least one other YouTuber actually gets it.
Here's the major point that I need to make in this video that everyone seems to be missing. And this is incredibly important, so please don't let anything distract you. So here it is. If the deep state, aka the secret government, wanted Donald Trump dead, he would be dead. Period.
That's true. That I'm going to give him that. Give anybody that in the whole fucking world. If anybody wants anybody dead, they're going to be dead. I think I wanted a different part. But hang on, pause here. Okay, this is only like 20, 30 seconds ahead or something, but
Powers that ought not be have allowed that to happen. Divide and conquer is the name of the game, and he is their perfect guy to get that job done. After being shot, he literally said, "Fight, fight, fight." Civil war is what they want, folks. And civil war is what they're going to get. Because order...
Why is Richie picking out this guy's video is he's going to do in another clip, is because it fits Richie's propaganda. Civil war.
of chaos is their modus operandi.
The entire time Dan Dix is talking, I'm looking in the background to see if Bigfoot happens to go by, because he's up in Canada. But he's absolutely right. I've been talking about this for a long time, for so long that people don't believe it's real. But here's the deal. All along the way, every third video I've made some sort of a prediction that's come true. Do you think I'm the smart?
Every third video, he's made a prediction that has come true. I want to know one. Somebody tell me one, and then tell me what video to go to. I know he claimed he predicted COVID, and like in 21 maybe, or 2020, or some whatever shit, he posted a video that was about an hour and a half long, claiming inside it is where he predicted COVID, but I wasn't going to go watch a fucking hour and a half, because if the clip would have been in there, he would have just showed it. But really, why not? One out of every 3 videos, he's predicted something that's come true. Well, the only thing that's come true is people keep giving this lying piece of shit money, like when he faked his truck getting ripped off and started that $25,000 GoFundMe.
Smartest dude in the world? Not at all. I just happen to focus on this exact landscape, we'll call it. How's that?
Okay, we'll call it landscape.
And everything that they've been pointing towards, they're slowly making their way towards it. They've tried, according to their plans, according to their original plans, Civil War should have kicked off years ago. But Americans are just...
Really? I haven't seen anything saying they have civil... I have got to say this again, because I've been saying it since... I keep going with 5 or 6 years ago. I think it may be 6, maybe 7 years ago I started on YouTube. And these people, the New World Order agenda people, are not going to do anything to create mass chaos in this country, because what happens, they lose the power, money, control over us. Yes, they love their money. Yes, they fucking got billions and trillions of it over the last 50, 80 years or whatever, but they cannot have that money, they cannot have that control, they cannot have that power if they create mass chaos. The only mass chaos that will actually come, and it will slow roll, is because of the geoengineering, the chemtrailing, killing this planet. But that's going to be so incremental, it won't be a mass chaos. Hang on, let's keep going here. Oh, almost timed out on me. It's just that simple. They're not going to let this country fall apart. They lose control, their cameras, their toys, and, us.
Just too dumbed down, medicated, intoxicated, worried about OnlyFans, worried about being a YouTube star.
Oh, yeah, I was good time to pause. Let me pause here and move up ahead. Okay, and of course, as usual, here's the real reason for this video. And watch what he even says here. It does the reverse psychology.
Or even real. And all that information is now mainstream, and people don't care about it. You see what I'm saying? It's insane. What do you think these people are getting ready to do? What do you think their grand purpose is? The dollar is going down the toilet. People think the stock market's up because Trump got shot. Yeah, well, maybe you really want to look into it, because that's the exact opposite of what's going to happen. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. This guy right here, Greg Manarino, has been at this as long as I have. We started at the same time. And he's a Freemason. I don't care what he is. He's an analysis of the money market. And this is his latest video as of a couple of hours ago. Yeah. Have I or have I not been warning you of that? Well, you're just doing that because you make money off the deal. No, I do that because I love my subscribers. And I've actually met.
You gotta love that reverse op there. You know, Richie's gonna actually throw up a guy and use him to back him up that he claims is a free. I don't know the fucking dude, but claims he knows is a Freemason. But it's okay because he's selling gold. I shouldn't have stopped there, but
tens of thousands of my subscribers, and I didn't do it at an arena where subscribers had to pay to come meet me.
I followed Richie for years, and even there's a few months or half a year I fell for his shit. Then I've been showing. Matter of fact, it wasn't even that long because on all my videos I'm exposing him. But he has not met tens of thousands of his fucking subscribers, because most of the subscribers are fake anyway, like we see on all these channels. 100,000 subscribers, they have 12,000 views, and they always say, well, it's because they forgot to push that button to notify me of a video. Well, if they really liked you and you were life-changing, they would look for you and they would remember. But anyway, tens of thousands. Fuck never. All the states, never. Okay, let's move on.
I've gone to their houses and helped them with yard work. I've gone to their houses and helped build greenhouses. I've gone to their houses and delivered gold and silver to them that they turn their IRA.
I think Richie has done a little bit of labor when he's gone to people's houses, but remember over the years, he would, and what's that bitch? Carol from Never Lose Truth did the same thing. She would actually go and move in with people and stay with them, and then she would leave and blame it on their Christian beliefs, and they wouldn't leave me alone. I wanted my own room. I wanted my own separate apartment. Richie does the same thing. He would keep doing over the years. He would go stay with these people, and then he would say, I had to leave because I thought they were this and they weren't. No, it's because Richie goes to people's places and wants to sit there and around in his fat ass and do nothing but make videos now and then. And I guarantee you right now, anything that Richie has given away to people, and it's not nearly the amount, maybe 10% of what he says or 5%, it's shit he got for free from sponsors anyway. But let's move on. Moving on from pretty much the same spot. Let's see what he says here.
And delivered gold and silver to them that they turn their IRA and 401ks into. Yeah, that's me. I'm the dude that's been on the road for 11 months. But
he hasn't been on the road for 11 months. He's been on the road for 6 years that I know of, traveling at the fucking idiot sheep's expense and detriment to their financial and mental health, mostly again because of the Christian flock. Here we go.
If you were smart, you would get your money out of your retirement, out of your IRA.
He's talking about this. I had read an article about it. I don't know. It was before his video. Maybe I should have said something, but BlackRock pulls a commercial. Oh, you know what? That's what I got to look into. What kind of assets they're involved in. And matter of fact, let me try to Google that now. Hold on. Okay, I Googled, what was it, a BlackRock commercial? They had in 2022, filmed at that school, students in the back didn't get paid. That's another article. Aimed at teachers managing their retirement assets. As I've showed, BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, JP Morgan, all them motherfuckers are involved in all this shit. I need to look up more on that, but I'm going to pause here and move on for now. Oh, that's my tablet there. See, I looked that up in my tablet so I wouldn't lose my spot on my other phone, which is also on Wi-Fi while I was doing this. Oh, it just timed out. But I'm going to show you why, because I was going to show those clips that A Call for an Uprising was showing. I was going to show them on my tablet because I should have been doing it. But I'm going to show you why I did not use my tablet because something's fucking missing on my tablet. It's just amazing. But let me pause here. Oh, and here he's showing some website or something that says demon face syndrome proves that there's demons. Okay, here's Richie moving on to his Civil War conspiracy again.
$8.99 for gasoline, and as you cross the country, it slowly comes down to about $4.59. And if you don't like it, oh well. They're trying to get people to rise up. And Trump, this latest activity, this is supposed to be the catalyst. And like I said, if it isn't the catalyst, if hardcore Trump supporters don't fall for this and raise up, they'll just do it. They'll just do it. No big deal. You see what I'm saying? At any rate. Now, if you haven't watched the movie Leave the World Behind, I'm almost positive.
So what he's saying, because he's going to say it again, is the reason they shot at Trump, whether to kill him or not, I don't know. That was a catalyst because they're trying to get the MAGA people to start civil war.
I posted it on my social media on either BitChute or Richie from Boston TV, one of the two. But in the movie, they try to escape the town because all hell is breaking loose. Everything we've ever talked about is shown in this movie. 5G.
They're trying to escape the town. Everything we've ever talked about, that I guess means every altar, another means every truth or site. As I've said for years and years, preppers are the government's secret weapon because everybody is prepped to run and hide and not to fight a damn thing whatsoever. Proven fact. Look at our history. We're not stopping shit or trying to.
EMPs. I can't think of it all off the top of my head.
Let me pause here. Oh, shit. Should have kept going. Hang on. Oops.
Movie. 5G. EMPs. I can't think of it all off the top of my head, but one thing that they tried to escape the town, but they couldn't because all the driverless cars took off and blocked the roads on their own. Well, that's happening in real life, and people don't seem to care.
It's a bizarre.
Okay, there's that movie he's talking about. I've seen him talk about it. I've looked at the screenshots of the little trailer or whatever, and they show all these. They're Tesla cars or whatever. They got the roadblock for some reason. But look at this is the proof that this is how fucking retarded this dude is, and the people that believe him.
Bizarre sight in Phoenix. All right, everybody, when a police officer pulled over a driverless car. Now, the officer said that the Waymo was driving erratically, including on the wrong side of the road.
Waymo is now recalling its entire fleet of driverless vehicles, all 672 of them. The decision comes after one of the vehicles hit a utility pole in Phoenix last month. The crash happened when the car was trying to perform a low-speed maneuver. There were no injuries associated with that incident. The company says the recall will include a software update that's aimed at addressing the issue.
It's not every day you see a Phoenix police officer pulling over a driverless car.
Hi!
But that's what happened June 19th after the officer observed a Waymo going haywire in traffic.
It was eastbound in the westbound lanes.
For those that might not know, he's not talking to an invisible person or a demon. They actually have internet connection, inside the car with Vimo. I got to point that out, seriously.
We're literally watching, not life imitating.
So hopefully people remember that trailer or whatever, the fucking part of the movie where they show all these Teslas or whatever, driverless cars blocking the road. But he says that's exactly what that represents. Pause here. Okay, I'm going to play this clip of him talking for maybe 30, 45 seconds, but listen to what he says here first, and it's been a long time since I addressed this.
Watching, not life imitating art. We're watching the elites making movies for us to understand. They have to tell us what's coming. Straight up and period.
I got a question, and I've talked to my mom about this, but she's a Christian, so she believes everything's a fucking conspiracy. Nothing's a coincidence, like I addressed. But who the fuck started the shit that the elites have to tell us what's coming? Who started that fucking bullshit? I'm not kidding. Really, who started it saying, well, in order, whatever the New World Order is going to do, they have to tell us ahead of time in a fucking movie. Who started that dumb shit? But, that's going to be an unknown forever, but let's go on here.
Period. Okay? Leave the world behind. Civil war. Trump or Biden's going to get shot. Trump got shot. This ain't over. Trump getting shot was them. That's them throwing it down. That's them throwing it down. You can't take that back once that happens. I don't care if Trump was or was not shot, because I could see how he could easily fake it, but it doesn't make any difference.
When it comes to movies, there is a movie covering every subject or topic under the sun. I've watched, over the years, I love them fucking, even those made-for-TV ones, asteroid, earthquake, solar this, nuclear weapons, people killing the president's in on it, all that shit. There's a fucking movie covering everything.
Difference whatsoever at all. It appears, I don't even care. Trump getting shot is the catalyst. They will have civil war before November. Mark my words. It should make sense to you because it's happening. How can
Mark his words. So he's promising again we're going to have civil war this time. So we'll give him up to the election, which is November 5th. Anyway, so we're going to have civil war.
Predicting events that make no sense at all, and yet they keep happening. Because the events that people are predicting, like myself, are all based off information that they've put out in the last 10 and 20 years. It's happening now.
Really? So it's been 10 to 20 years they've been getting ready for this civil war, which I'm assuming what he's talking, the events right now. So they've waited this long to do a civil war when they could have done this at any... Come on, people realize, and we all know, they could have started a civil war. They could have used remember that bullshit on the backpack nukes years ago when they were the government? They put it on the media, and the government was saying there's all these missing backpack nukes, and all the channels rolled on that. Oh my God, there's backpack nukes in how many different states? All that fucking horseshit. And who was supposedly smuggling nuclear weapons underground in the tunnels? I think it was Obama. I mean, look at this fucking... If the New World Order wants to do anything, they're going to do it. We're not going to stop it. If they fail at one point because of something they didn't plan on or some stupid shit that happened, they'll do it again. And the New World Order is going to accomplish their fucking mission no matter what we do because we are doing nothing. I mean, come on. Why
now? I couldn't tell you.
Of course you can. Okay, that's it for this. I want to show you the other thing I was telling you about on my tablet here. Hold on, I got to get it back to BitChute again. Okay, this is my generic tablet. I want to show you. Remember when he goes to the left, the shots are fired. The reporter goes to the right, the shots are fired. I'm going to show you it on the small screen and click on the expanded screen. For some reason, that part disappears, but you still hear the audio. I don't know if it's because of my tablet or what, but watch this.
This is about to go down so they can position him to take these now iconic, quote-unquote, photos.
Happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened. To our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
That time that blew me away. Maybe I remembered it wrong. But anyway, that's just a fucking astonishing with their call for an uprising. I got to show that again. People, because he's going to the left one time, shots are fired. To the right shots are fired. Pause here. Okay, this time I did the expanded screen, which is not wide anyway. What do they call it? I don't know.
Secret Service, that this is about to go down so they can position him to take these now iconic, quote-unquote, photos.
Happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old.
Okay, Secret Service comes up. The guy comes up what looks like fucking stairs or something from the right.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened. Poor country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
I know he's on his knee. Let's go back up 30 seconds and do it again.
Probably 20 million.
Down so they could position him to take these now iconic, quote unquote, photos.
Happened to our country. Probably 20 million people.
Comes up from the right.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Bang, bang.
Poor country. Probably
Comes up from the left.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Bang, bang. That is some fuck. What if I'm missing something? Tell me. But that's some fucking serious fucking CGI mirroring shit. And goodbye.